Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Hogwarts Legacy Let's Play. So last time we went into Jackdaw's tomb, and here we are. We can speak to the person we have been seeing the memory of in this portrait.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Okay, rather unfortunate end to this, but we have unlocked our talents. We get 1 point each time we increase our wizarding level. We have a ton of levels. So let's take a look. We start at level 5, so I have 16 points. And this is our character build. These will be spent once, so no redos, no resets, and the number of talents you acquire will be limited. So we have 5 different areas where we can put talent points in, and we're going to spend a good amount of time looking at these. So first is spell. They're capped at level 5, 16, and 22. Casting Incendio, unleash a ring of fire around us. Pretty neat, but I don't think that's necessary. Enemy near target by Akio are also pulled towards us. Group pull, also pretty neat. Okay, same thing with Leviosa. And then Confrago, which we don't have unlocked yet. It will be a fiery bolt that now will seek additional enemy targets. The Poso will have additional blasts repelling people from us. The Friendo casts Slice through the impacted enemy to slice additional enemies. Okay, so kind of a pierce through effect. Bombarda causes an explosive blast with a massive AoE. Descendo, slam creates damaging shockwave around your target. Striking an enemy frozen by Glacius blasts damaging shards outward towards targets. And transformation spells will transform into an explosive object. So we can transform a human into an explosive barrel and then throw them at someone. That's fun. Let's play one of the few that looked attractive. Dark Arts, let's see. Same thing, tier 5, 16, and 22 for the level requirement. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse on enemy. Right, so this is something we don't have right now, but as you can see from the green cross mark, we can curse multiple enemies in a battle, and then they're essentially life-linked, where if we hit one, all of them will get hit. So if we hit one with the killing spell, all of them would get killed. So it's quite neat. Spelliarmus has a curse effect as well. So basically we're adding curse effects. Oh, we need this, Blood Curse. This is what links them. This is, I think, a must-have if we're going down the curse route. Flipendo has the same effect as a curse enemy. Curse enemy take increased damage as well. The curse effect remains on enemy for a longer period of time. Okay. Arresto Momentum has the same effect as a curse. They take more damage. Striking an enemy cursed by Crucio releases a projectile that curses a nearby enemy. Ooh, so we basically torture someone, and then we hit them with lots of basics, which will curse other enemies nearby. That's pretty neat, actually. And then Imperial, it's the controlling spell. And the targets we control, or the one that becomes our ally essentially, will hit other enemies and curse them. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some of your health. That seems useful. And here's the thing. Killing one with Avada Kedavra, yeah, we can say it right, will kill all of them. So the chain death. Core. I feel like this is probably where we will start, adding new skill sets. So here we can equip more than just 4 spells. I think there's 2 tiers to this, yes, so we can get up to 12 spells in our rotation, and we can just flip through them in combat rather than equip them and unequip them. I think that's very nice. The healing has a greater effect. I don't think that's that important. A vanishing dodge. That's pretty neat. Protego block will contribute to ancient magic meter. A perfect Protego block contribute even more. That's nice. We can catch and throw disarmed enemy weapon. Yeah, that's very cool actually. Basic cast, reduce spell cooldown. That's strong for a longer cooldown. Yeah, I think we'll pick that one up. Increase the range of Revelio. I think that might be a waste of a point. I can walk around a bit more. A new spell. There's 3 pages. We can get up to 16 spell books. Or spells in rotation. Enemy struck with Stupefy remains stunned for a longer period of time. Heals even more. So dodging also gives us ancient magic meter. Blocking a spell with perfect will send 2 projectile back at the enemy. That sounds pretty strong too. Basic casts impact an airborne enemy, contribute more. Okay. Perfect block has a damaging blast that break enemy shields. Okay. Stupefy deals direct damage on impact. So it's not just a stun now, it's just also damage. Sounds great. We'll probably pick up quite a few core abilities. Stealth. Ability to detect reduced. We can sprint. Okay. Ability to detect us if reduced. So this way we don't have this yet, but essentially this is the one-hit KO from the stun. We petrify them, and this makes it AoE. And Room of Requirements, which we don't have right now, but we will eventually have. Invulnerable and deflect projectile. What a Potion Master approach. For each Chinese chomping cabbage thrown, a second chomping cabbage is generated and released at no cost, so they basically double. Invisibility potion, undetectable effect lasts for a longer period of time, so this is probably better than the spellcasted version. Maxima potion causes attack to have additional increased damage and break enemy shields. The damage duration of incapacitating effect of the Mandrake are increased. So these are basically tools and potions and creatures, right, effects that we can have. This is the venom spitting plant. We'll go to core first. I think we definitely want at least one more spell ring right now because we have roughly 8. I think we have less than 8, so we're not going to go too overboard with all these. This looks very cool. the dodge. I tend to dodge a bit more than I should. It's just a habit, so I think this will come in handy for me. I do like catching enemy weapons and using them as the ancient magic throw. I think this is helpful too. This one for sure. The cooldown seems very important. It comes down to mastering perfect block. Well, this is not even perfect. This one, as long as it's successful, we can get some ancient magic. We don't really care about the stun period. At least I don't really care about the stun period. And then dodging will also... but only unblockable attacks. So only the right one. I mean, still nice to have. Airborne enemies, that's also quite nice. But not sold on those. We only have so many points. We don't have anything curse related yet. We could apply curse, but we would want... where's the one that shares damage? Blood curse, that's the one. Yes, that's what we need if we want to start the curse route, which I guess we will. Alright, so at least the stupefy, disarm. The disarm, I'm not so sure. We do value our points, or at least I value my points quite high. I'm going to go back to the core. I feel like this is where most of the points should go. The projectile sounds very useful. Especially if we can get the damage on it. So once we hit rank 22, we're gonna grab both of these. I'll get more ancient magic meter on both the dodge and the airborne. 6 more points. I feel like the airborne might be more useful given we have increased stats for these, and there's also some dueling feat maintaining multiple enemies in the air for a long period of time. That seems to be what we need for that. Let's grab that one. And lastly, keeping that curse on for longer. I mean, I think that's probably what we will have to get if we're going down this route, so let's grab it. Disarming, I'm not sold on that one yet. We'll probably have to get the rest of these as well. Stealth mechanic, we haven't learned the petrifying spell. I don't think sprint is that much of a quality of life to spend a point on. This one sounds the strongest of all of them. I think the potions ones are a little bit stronger than the plant ones. Getting an extra plant feels a little bit weaker. This one at least breaks shield. I feel like that might have a nice added effect. Just getting another free cabbage plant when we can just throw a couple more out. I'm sure we can have a cabbage build and just like start tossing like a, 50 of them, have 100 little cabbages running around. Maximum 3, I think, so I guess maximum 6 with that.
Revelio.
Let's test out our wheel, actually. So, there we go. Let's do a wheel with all the utility spells. And then the damage spells we have 4 of, so perfect. This way we can use everything.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio.
Maybe it's a key.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Guessing we're coming up on the castle. We were in this room before. Hold on. 500 coins, here we come.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
I don't think that's part of a puzzle, but it's nice to lit them.
I'm back at Hogwarts.
Yes.
I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book.
Jackdaw's Rest completed. And this is locked. That has a lock. Seems like we have a couple new quests. Flying class, we get our broomstick. Oh, we know where that is actually. Is it still nighttime? Could we... There's a Hogsmeade quest line as well. Follow the butterflies. Okay. The room requirements and the map chamber. Forbidden Forest. I think it's this flame. This one right here.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
It is the night.
I'm most pleased to
So,
be included.
if we can find that bridge with the floating candles.
Lumos. Enchanted candles.
Here.
Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
There are enemies up ahead. It's leading us to the enemy up
The
ahead.
treasure must be nearby.
Ah, candlelight dinner.
I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some. Treasure hunting suits me.
Ghost of our love. Alright, who is this enemy nearby?
Revelio.
We'll switch to our combat meter. Oh, so the mongrel.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Alright, that wasn't difficult. I don't think we need to be... We did that quest. That's the one with the skeleton staircase. I don't think we need to be here now. We can go back to the castle. And I want to fly. I want to get our... Ooh, new spell. Never mind, maybe we don't want to fly. Acquire and use a focus potion. So we need to go to J. Pippin's Potions and buy these things. We're gonna fly first. This is gonna be in Hogsmeade for the shop, and then we can do the butterfly quest there as well. So we're gonna go back to... Actually, we can just use the quest to find it ourselves. Anyhow, it should be marked. What's the closest... Oh, there's one that's missing. The flying class lawn. I guess we're going back to the west tower. Actually, we can go here. No, this is closer. Alright, I figure fast travel will also perhaps speed up the time a little. Because I doubt we can have a flying class in the middle of the night. Ooh, those rings.
Revelio.
I'm guessing those are for the flying course. This is the flu flame that we didn't pick up.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Any field guide pages around here? Don't hear anything, so perhaps no.
Revelio.
What are you doing? Bouncing a ball. Okay. We'll start our class.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good.
All right.
Now,
We get
for
to
your first
fly.
lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms
Wish
are
I had my
school
own broom.
property. I want them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant.
So we need to get ourselves a broomstick, I guess.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Okay, that's the speeding through. I didn't see the other controls. Toggle flight speed with the left. Descend, ascend. Oh, the rest is the same.
What a view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
I have to
Made
say,
it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
this is quite liberating after fighting through the dungeon. Spiders. Endless spiders.
Well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ooh, there's a speed up.
Now that's more like it.
A nitro of sorts.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
I wonder if those balloons are
There's
flight
the
courses.
famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Pretty cool.
If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
Hogwarts must have
Greetings.
hundreds of... I do like Madame Kagawa. She's been tutoring me after class. Although she is very strict when it comes to broom safety.
Spintwitches is open in Hogsmeade.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, Meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
I think we're above level 20, which is when we can learn some of the secret dark art spells.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
And we need to buy some potions.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Room of Requirements. We need to get that done.
I wish I could afford my own broom, instead of using my brother's hand-me-downs.
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Ravenclaw should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
Alright, pretty neat. We will be doing quite a few side quests, but like I mentioned, if we just look at all the quests we picked up, in the Shadows of the Undercroft, this is Confrago with Sebastian. And then this is the meeting with Professor Weasley. So this is not the Unforgivable Curses yet. This is just a regular one. Level 8 requirement. Over here, we need to get our Room of Requirement. We will learn some conjuring spells and get our own space. We need to learn another spell from Professor Sharp, but we gotta get some potions, which brings us to this demanding delivery with Perry Pippins. We'll link those two together after we unlock the Room of Requirements for ourselves, and I'm pretty sure once we start learning new things, we're gonna be unlocking other side quests within the castle and outside of it as well. And there's this Follow the Butterfly for a treasure in Hogsmeade as well. We still haven't unlocked Alohomora yet, so there's still tons of chests to open. So let's hop on over, find Professor Weasley. You two playing nice? Nope.
Accio!
New quests available. Inside? A flight test. Ah, purchase a broom. Also, well, we're not going to swap over. Also going to be in Hogsmeade. We'll get a chance for that.
Revelio.
It's Peeves. Where is the guy? With that twinkle, there is a Guild Guide page nearby.
Revelio.
Where though? Huh. It's gone now, so it's somewhere in this vicinity. Not the statue, it's not this fountain. That's a key inside. Give us 1 second. That's the cabinet. And the key is right over here. Yep.
Revelio.
Chase you to the cabinet. We have not chased it. Oh, there we go. It zoomed on by. Anytime. Right now. There we go. And now we may proceed.
Revelio.
And no more oh, wait. Maybe it's above us or below us. It's definitely not here though. Because I guess the house token is not a field guide page. Wait. Something here too?
Revelio.
We've been in this corridor way too much.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Someone's jealous. He heard about us helping Duncan out as well. With the hidden corridor for the hubology.
Revelio.
Still can't believe you found that old uniform.
Oh, how fun a slide! You must try it.
Here's Peeves. He's gone.
What's this one about?
Revelio.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
I think we're supposed to pace back and forth 3 times.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever.
Revelio.
I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Well, this one's fancy.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio.
It's a currency for conjuration, and I think...
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Hey, waited for you here for
Can't
ages.
believe
Perhaps
it's
you're assigned a
still
few
here.
more inches of parchment than you
I'll just
expected.
take a quick look at this.
Sincerely, T.
Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
So, we have a lot of room to explore, and this will become sort of our base. And we'll come back and explore everything next time. It's wonderful to get in. Quite a busy episode unlocking a lot of the basic mechanics of the game. And I'm sure we can get to free exploring once we unlock all the basics, including Alohomora, which is still being withheld from us. So until then, bye!